Hey guys, glad you made it to my page. Now, as you know, I put together a $49 guide on how to grow your digital agency. Now, why should I be the one to tell you how to grow your agency? Well, I started mine over 8 years ago. I went through massive pain and struggle trying to figure out how to make money. I had employees that were stealing from me. I had clients that weren't paying me. I was so low on cash. I remember one time where I didn't have enough money just to pay for a single meal to feed myself for the day. It was bad. But thankfully, I figured out what I was doing wrong. Come to find out, there was just a handful of things that I was missing that had I done right from the beginning, I would have been successful the whole time. Now, I put together this guide to detail out all the different things that I did wrong. Now, today, I'm glad to say that we work with some of the largest companies out there. Fortune 1000, they had over $30 billion in revenue. I've worked with Inc. 500, Inc. 5000, fastest growing companies. I've worked with venture capitalists. I've worked with amusement parks, every other type of industry you can imagine. Now, what I want to do right now is talk through a couple sections in this guide and hopefully give you some value so you can take and run with your business. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is white label marketing. The biggest problem you'll run into as an agency is getting clients, and more specifically, getting paying clients that actually have a budget. A lot of the companies you'll run across don't have enough money or have so little money, it becomes a struggle for you to deal with them. So what I want to do is I want to get you clients that will actually pay and aren't a pain. Now, white label marketing was the first thing that I did when I started my company, and it was one of the single best things that I ever did. White label marketing is where you partner up with other agencies or other companies that have similar customers that you're looking for. For example, when I first started, I reached out to a couple companies that were nearby me geographically. I would find out what services they did not offer at their agency to their clients. And I would instead say, look, I know you don't offer this because you don't have the skill set, but I have the skill set. Let me offer that service to you to offer to them. So basically I would go into a meeting, I would talk with their client, their prospect, but I would represent their agency. So white label marketing is basically I provide the back office service and production, and the marketing company can keep their name and put their name on top of what I'm doing. So that way there's no referring out to another company, worrying about losing your brand equity, but they can keep it all in-house and make money on top without actually having to deal with management, without having to actually hire somebody else. So white label marketing has been the best thing for me. Now, think about this. What if you had a salesperson that was consistently going out and finding new deals for you? That would be great, right? Now, they can get expensive, you have to train them, and there's a lot of different management things that you have to deal with. Now think if you had another agency similar to yours that was constantly having to go out and find new clients of their own, but at the same time are selling your services for you. Now that's like having 10 salespeople. Now, if you had 10 agencies that were sending work to you, think how much better and how much quicker you would get leads in. That's the strategy that I used. And I think that's something that every agency should implement. Now, some people do it at some level. They have either a referral system or they have some type of process set up where they can do some of the work on the back end. But you need to make it a primary service that you tell agencies you work with other agencies. And the reason being is because people might hear that you can do other work, but if you don't make it an official service, they're not always going to keep you at top of mind. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope that was valuable to you. If you want to find out more, you can scroll down this page, and there's a couple chapter previews talking about more different things that I've done and that I've figured out. If you're ready to get it, there's a button right below this video. Just click on Get Now, and you'll have all the information. And in fact, in addition to the different sections that I put into this guide, I've taken some of my top documents that we put together for our company, our sales pitches, I've put into a zip file for you to steal. Just take and use for your own. Now you can't get any better than that. So click on the download button and find out more about what you're doing wrong and how to fix it. Have a great day.